Hello. So, sorry I haven't done video in a couple days. I've been busy. I'm going on vacation soon, so I won't have a video up for like the next 2 weeks, give or take. Um, but I'll make more once I get back home. Uh, so today we're reviewing the Mutant Mob add-on, is what it's called. Um, we're gonna get into some of the items that the creatures drop, and then I'm gonna show off the creatures and like how they look. I have some of them in my inventory because some of them kept killing themselves, running away, or way too deadly to just have flying around. Um, so this comes with two placeable blocks, one of them being this wolf rug, and this other one being this like corrupt slime block. So instead of you bouncing on it when you get on it, you get a slowness effect. I think you do still bounce a little. Honestly, I can't really tell. I would have to put one side by side, but yeah. So get slowness effect. Maybe you could use this to like make a wall around your base to tell mobs to like go away. I don't know. I don't really get what that's useful for. Um, I I always try to do these things and like how you would get them in game. I messed up because I forgot which items went to which creatures. There's also another thing. I can't find two of the things. I'll get into that later once I get into the actual animals. Um, but the mutant chicken will drop this, the egg of destruction. It's just a grenade. Oh, also, I want to say this before I get into the rest of this video. Sorry. Um, this mod is a headache, to say the very least. It is fun, and the weapons are meh. The items are very useful. Most of them. There we go. Most of them. The problem is though the mutants are very deadly. They are very, very. They hurt. They hurt a lot. So I would say if you are going to play this, you might want to combo this with a different add-on. This add-on is also a part of the scary bundle. I think it's the scary one. I think it's the $10 one. Um, it's part of that bundle, which gives you some other thing. I don't remember what the other add-on is. Weather. I think it is. Is that right? I don't know, but I would just suggest that you do this with another add-on because these are very powerful and the weapons are not good enough to like deal with it. This I'm actually going to keep in my inventory until later because I'm worried that by spawning this, I'm going to set all of these guys off because I think it aggroes them. This you make with the mutant skeleton bones. It's just a bone sword, not really anything too interesting. 7 attack damage. I think this does lose durability. Again, not great. It's another sword that you can make. With the mutant creepers, you can make the explosive crossbow, but you need the explosive arrows to go with it. You can't use normal arrows. And again, kind of simplistic. Once you see one, you'll see them all. The next is from the mutant squid. You get the mutant ink vial, and this is kind of only useful for if you're playing with like friends or in PvP. So you toss it and it does a smoke bomb effect, and if you like this doesn't look like that interesting as a smoke bomb, like you could easily see someone if they're running through this. But if you get hit by it, you get blindness and slowness. So if you want to do like a survival thing or like PvP or something with your friends, you can definitely use this because the effect lasts decently. Like it is definitely enough time to get away. Um, this I think I'm almost positive this is from the mutant bat. I'm not 100% sure because it might be the dolphin, but I'm almost positive that this is from the bat. Um, I don't. I also don't really know how this thing works. You aim it at a target, you click it, and it does this like soul effect. but it doesn't work through walls because you have to be like looking at the target itself. Like if I'm gonna try to see, it says missed. So like I don't really get what is the purpose of this thing. Um, Let me actually, of course, the one thing I didn't check the book to see if the book says anything about it. Crafting. Also, so two of the items are just missing for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so what do you do? Use it to select a victim for your tamed mutant bat to attack. Oh! Okay, that's why I haven't been able to use it. I didn't know you could tame them. So that's actually not bad then. That actually sounds interesting. So that's what it does. So apparently you can tame one of the bats, or the mutant bat. I will check that out later, I guess. This is a charmed mutant vial. Yeah, vial. So if you don't want to deal with a mutant, you can just toss it, and it'll turn them back to what their normal entity would be. There's also the opposite effect, which is the mutant vial, which will turn a normal animal into a mutant animal. Okay, that one it just killed. These are just killing. I don't know if this is... No, this should be this vial. I don't know why this is not working. Maybe they changed this since the last time I played with it. But that was supposed to turn creatures into the mutant variants, but that might be busted, or it might just deal damage now. Honestly, I think the damage would be better. Bottle of gas here. Obviously, you get it from a ghast. When you drink it, you get levitation. For, I don't know, I couldn't read it in time. And you get feather falling, so not bad for if you want to get vertical in the nether. This is the piglin hammer. You get a piglin like ingot from the mutant piglin, and then with, I think it's just like a stick, you can make this. Does 4 attack damage, but it does launch them in the air. So, not great, but again, you can see the thing. I am curious though, does this work like the normal hammer? I don't think so. Yeah, no. So it doesn't work like the normal hammer. It's not going to deal more damage the higher you are. This is one of... This is honestly the only reason why I put this server, or this add-on ever on a server. This is the teleportation rod, and you get this from the Enderman. Not? And it just allows you... Well, whoops. To teleport ahead of yourself in any direction and through blocks. So I find it really helpful. Yeah, that's the only problem. You can't go up. It's only straight. But it is nice to have if you're like running through a forest and there's a tree, you can just, well, if I didn't click that, you can just teleport through it. And I know it's something that's really simplistic, but I do find it very nice, and it's just a... it's just nice to have. It's something that just makes traversal a little bit easier. The Titan Beacon you get from killing the mutant Wither. And what you do with this is you put it in your offhand, and you get strength and regeneration permanently. So, very late game, but very powerful for it. Now we're going to get into the mutants, and I'll try to see if I can tame the thing. So, we have the chicken. You've been seeing them walking around. These guys suck. These guys spawn everywhere because it's chicken. So they can spawn in every biome. They do spawn in every biome, and they spawn in like 3s. These guys breathe fire, so just like how the eggs explode in fire, these breathe fire. They are aggravating as all hell because of that, because they will set your house on fire. They will set your area on fire. They're just a pain. This is the mutated frog. I think this one looks really nice. I do like the design on this one. He's heavy damage, and his hitbox is a little weird because you can't, like... See what I mean? You have to, like, hit where the head is. His hitbox is not, perfect. I actually hit the item frame in the background. So hitbox isn't perfect, and he does a lot of damage, so just be careful of him. These guys have the dual crossbows. They shoot automatically. So like they don't. There's no charge time for them. They just start shooting, and they will beam you if you're not careful. This is the mutated zombie, which again, really nice design. These guys are probably the deadliest things that you're gonna find in the night. They can do this weird spike attack where they raise spikes from the ground, and they can, if you get too close, they'll just straight up punch you, and if you get too far, they'll throw a gas tank at you, which will explode but will not deal ground damage, will just deal area of effect. This is the mutated wolf, and besides the rug, you can also tame these with the mutated bones. So if I think he's actually trying to attack something. Where are the bones? There. So if I, there you go. And now if I wanted, I could break him out of here. And he is very quick. Animation's not, the best, but for what it is, again, he's good. Oh, he's trying to attack the skeleton. I mean, that makes sense. I wonder if I can get it to do its attack if I let these two fight each other. Oh yeah, now you'll get to see the fire. If it hit, I guess it's not. The skeleton's actually not interested in that at all, so that actually might be he'd be a good guard dog. So this is the piglin mutation. Hey, no, you can't be killing things we haven't showed off yet. Stop. Okay, hey, no. Damn, he has a lot of health. There we go. Let me set it back to today. So yeah, so they dropped this for, I think this is used in one of the potions as well, but it's also used to make that rug that I showed off. This is the mutant wither skeleton, and you need to kill mutant wither skeletons to get mutant wither skeleton heads to then summon the mutant wither. And it's summoned the same way, you just need their skulls instead of normal skulls. I do love this blade. I really wish they could drop it. I think if they could drop this blade and you could have it, and it actually dealt decent damage, it'd make this add-on a little bit easier. This is the bat. I did not know you could tame him. I don't know how to tame him. I'll check the book in a second to check that out. This is the axolotl. He's missing his item. There's supposed to be an axolotl axe, and even in the book, I got rid of the book. I have no idea where to get that back. There it is. Even in the book in crafting, it doesn't show it, so maybe they sent it out too early and needed to refix it. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. So you can apparently change the difficulty of the mobs and how with health and damage. So if you want them to have more health and more damage, you can do that. What else can you do here? Spawn rolls. Oh, I need to do this. Yeah. So you can also turn down the spawn rates or turn up the spawn rates of certain animals and how many spawn at a time. That's honestly, I wish I went through this earlier. Oh, okay. So they switched it. I don't know why they switched it. That's weird. Mutant rotten flesh. Okay. So now we know. So you are tamed with ink sacs. With the mutant ink sacs. I gotta, take my offer in. No? Sir? I don't know how that's split. Maybe I need to be in survival, but he will attack me if I'm in survival, so I don't know. He used to have an axe. I guess they switched it out for now he can be a companion with the bat. Let me get some of the rotten flesh. See if I can, yeah, tame. There we go. So now if I pull out the echolocator and release him and just is he crouched? Like, okay, that time I missed. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so that's interesting. So I guess he just flies above you, and then whatever you hit with this, he will then... Oh, I didn't hit that, and he attacked that. So that might be another problem of he might miss-attack things. He's coming down, he's coming down. Come on, go get him. Okay, so again, it seems like there's minor issues with it, but it does seem to work. You have the mutant creeper. These will shoot TNT at you, which will not blow up the ground. And when they die, they do explode and deal damage, but it does not deal ground damage. Like, it won't break the ground, but it will... Oh, okay, never mind. They must have changed that since the last time I played it. So it will break the ground, but their TNT does not break the ground. This is the dolphin. This is another creature that I don't know what its thing is. We're gonna check again here, because if you can ride this thing, that'd be cool. Okay, no. Okay, so I was wrong. That's kind of I don't know. I don't know how I like that. So the echolocator you make with an echo bone. Ooh, I've never seen that thing open its mouth. That's awful. So you need the echo bone. You get the echo bone from this thing, and then you need the rotten flesh to tame the bat, and then with both of them, now you have the pet bat. I feel like that's really overcomplicated for just having a big pet. Why are you... Okay. Since... Yeah, he keeps doing that too, where he keeps going, like, into the ground, so there might be some weird tunnel animation that's supposed to be shown here that I can't show because of how shallow this is. This is also what the mutant squid looks like. I can't really keep him. They never like to stay alive. They will, even if you're playing and you're not even interacting with them, as you'll see here, they will just start drowning themselves for no apparent reason. See, it's like, it's no matter what, they will sooner or later drown themselves. So dolphin, I am gonna summon this now a little bit further away from everything. So with the mutant rotten flesh, you can combine that with a pumpkin to make a mutant pumpkin, and then with the mutant pumpkin, you can make a mutant iron golem, which is this beast. And okay, so that's also good to know. Even if you have a tamed bat, the mutant iron golem does not like it. So good to know. If you want to have one or the other, you can't really have both, unless, like, you know, one's guarding a village and you have this thing at your house. Actually, I don't know if I can make this thing sit. Well, damn! He throws things high. But yeah, so you can make him, he'll fend off, I guess, anything, even pets, it seems. The Enderman, you might have saw him roaming around the back, because I tried caging him, and he just said no. I do like the look of the Enderman. It is creepy. He does not work though like a normal Enderman. You can look at him all you want and he won't aggro on you. He only aggroes when you actually go up and like punch him. Then he'll aggro. Then there's the mutant ghast, which again, another really interesting looking design. And it shoots multiple gas balls, as you can see. It shoots up to 3, I think is how many it goes up to. I'm trying to see if it'll shoot again. But yeah, another very interesting design. Obviously, you find them in the nether. And then last is the wither. I've never actually had the the luck to get all the skulls and like the skill to actually summon this thing. So this is also my first time seeing it, so I don't know how it's going to react to all the other creatures. If I do remember, yeah, it takes after the Withered Storm a little bit uh, from the Telltale game. So when you summon it, it goes up, spins around a lot, and then comes down in a big explosion. And now it's seeming to just fly and shoot off particles. I'm actually, just for testing's sake, gonna get me some netherite real quick. And I'm gonna go on survival and see what it's gonna do. Game mode, survival. Damn. Oh, great, and now I have all the other mutants trying to fight me as well, hopefully. I'm gonna go see if I can grab this explosive. There it is. Yeah, now you can see why these are... Because I'm in full netherite. I know it's not like enchanted or anything, but in full netherite, these guys are a pain. Yeah, so he really likes doing this slam attack, it seems. Ow. Again, I think I've made my point here. He is a very he does a lot of damage, and as you can see with all the different mobs and stuff, they all deal a lot of damage for... I am also curious. Will you hit me? I think I was hit by something else there. Okay, no, so it seems the axolotl is actually friendly. Oh, never mind. He just couldn't reach me. Yeah, so now you can see all the mayhem of this nonsense. Wow. I think I'm gonna wrap this up before this world completely crashes because of this thing. But, so yeah, so it's a good mod. I do like some of the items that it brings, because it does bring some very interesting items, like the levitation, the teleportation, this thing as well. I'm not even going to be able to equip it in time, damn it. I should actually equip that for the boss fight. But, yeah. So it is very interesting. It has some very unique items that I have not seen on other add-ons. Again, it is kind of a pain with the spawn rates and stuff, but now I just found out you can change that and make it a little bit easier or harder if you want to, if you want to rip out your hair. But yeah, so just good luck. I hope this helps. You decide if you want to get it or not. Like always, if you want to leave comments on other add-ons you would like me to look at, please do. I will always look at the comments. If you want, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day.